Hey guys, I am sorry there was no 7th cast last night. Real world stuff got in the way. But I do have something that I was going to do on the 7th cast last night that I guess I'll be doing in its own video this time around. We've got a bit of a special unboxing here. I'm going to be unboxing Mega Man The Wiley Wars for the Sega Genesis. First, I should probably explain why this is a big deal. For those of you who are more recent players and haven't delved much into the retro stuff, and I know I have a lot of people that watch me that are that way, Mega Man for years and years was an exclusive franchise to Nintendo. You only saw it on NES or SNES. It was suddenly kind of announced out of nowhere that Capcom and Sega had entered into a partnership, so you were going to start seeing Capcom games on Genesis. Ultimately, it didn't really amount to a whole lot. I mean, there had always been some Capcom stuff on Genesis beforehand, like Forgotten Worlds, for example. Mainly what you got out of it more than anything else was Street Fighter II Championship Edition. But the main piece of artwork they used to advertise this collaboration was a cartoon of Mega Man shaking hands with Sonic the Hedgehog. The problem was, Sega's primary market by that time was the US, and while we did see a Mega Man game come out for the platform, it didn't make its way to the US physically. The only place that you could play the Genesis Mega Man game was on the Sega channel, which of course most of us didn't have. It was a really niche platform. There weren't that many subscribers to the Sega channel out there. So Europe got Mega Man The Wiley Wars, and Japan got Mega Man The Wiley Wars, but in the United States, unless you had the Sega channel, you never saw it. And to this day, the only way that I've played the Wiley Wars is through emulation. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Wiley Wars did show up on one of the Capcom Classic collections for the PS2 or whatever, but I've only ever played it using an emulator. So what is Mega Man The Wiley Wars? It's Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 from the NES, remade with 16-bit graphics and audio. Now, you're all caught up, so let's get to the unboxing. Okay, so it comes in this plastic sealed case. It's got a little Mega Man sticker here sealing it, which unfortunately means I'm going to have to cut it open. So, let's get the seal cut open. I hate doing this to Mega Man's face, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. I don't want to bend this plastic up too much, so let's get that out of there. Alright, so this is what's on the back of it. It's just a sticker showing everything that comes with it. When you look at the actual case, it looks like this. And then on the back, if you open it up, it's got pictures of the bosses and whatnot on the inside. That's kind of cool. And there's a little sleeve here in the cover, and these are different. Now you see when you move them, they change image. Did you see that? Inside the cover are different ones that you can do. So you could have Proto Man on the cover if you wanted, or you could have Metal Man, etc. I'm a traditionalist. I'm going to stick with Mega Man, but let's see who else is in here. You've also got Elect Man, got Cut Man. Yeah, so there's only a handful of them. That's pretty cool. But for example, for the sake of argument, if you wanted to go with Proto Man, you slide them all back in there, and then you'd have Proto Man on the cover. So, kind of cool. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. First of all, it came with this little pack of collector's cards outside of the case. So, let's open that up. It just has a little cover that pops up. Kind of weird. You've got Mega Man, Proto Man, Metal Man, Elect Man, Cut Man, Snake Man, Guts Man, Shadow Man, and Air Man. And when you look on the back of them, they have a little power chart and gives a little background information about the character. You know, it's cool if you're into the little collectible card stuff, but I've never really seen the point of this as far as collecting goes, simply because of the fact that, you know, it's not like you're getting a random set of cards. So everyone that buys this collector's edition gets the exact same card, so it's really only collectible in that if you're going to resell this, then yours isn't complete unless it has this pack of cards in with it. Okay, so let's see what's actually inside the box. I'm going to try to open this without ripping the cardboard, because that would be bad. And I don't want to bend the cardboard or put any kind of creases in it. So let's see what's in here. Oh! Nice. And there's something else in here too. What is this? I had to turn off my room blur. It was making things too hard to see. So first of all, comes with this poster. Looks like the kind of poster you might have gotten on inside an issue of Nintendo Power or what have you. So this is a pretty cool poster, and it's reversible. It has a whole different design on the back that shows all the characters. So that's pretty neat. Here's the main component of it. This is what you were waiting to see. Here it is, Mega Man the Wiley Wars in a Genesis style box, and you'll notice it has that old school Genesis grid that came out. That was part of the artwork of the first year or so of Genesis games that came out. That's pretty cool. I do believe that this cover is reversible. Let me see. I do think so. I'm gonna test that. Yep. It's reversible. So it matches the poster. So whichever one you prefer, that's how you can have your case set up to be. Now let's take a look and see what's inside it. First of all, you've got a traditional Sega Genesis style manual. It's a very traditional Sega Genesis manual, what they were like back in the day. It's got profiles of all the bosses and whatnot. Also, it's the second half of it's in Japanese with, you know, it looks just like a manual that would have come out, you know, during that era. And what else we got in here? Got a little envelope here. Power up. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so it's a certificate of authenticity. Apparently I have number 10,300 and something out of 20,000. And then sticker book. Little book of stickers. Don't really care about the stickers, and the reason being is because you can't use them. If you use them, then you've lowered the value of your collector's edition. So I would just assume they not put stickers in collector's editions. I mean, why? I'm never going to be able to use these if I want this thing to maintain its value, so why put them in there? I don't. That's one thing I've never understood with collector's editions, that put stickers in their stuff. So this is going right back in the box. And here's the grand finale, the cartridge itself. Look at this baby. Look at that. Now, of course, a lot of times they have to use colored carts like this so that nobody tries to pass this off as an original cart, which they wouldn't anyway, because Mega Drive carts look different than Genesis carts. I guess they just went with this kind of plastic just to give it a little pizzazz. So it's semi-transparent blue with a nice sparkly sheen on it. I'm not really sure why they put this sticker across the bottom here. If you ever put this in a Sega Genesis more than a couple of times, it's going to scratch the crap out of that sticker. So that was kind of a dumb thing. But otherwise, this is a really, really nice looking cart. Very, very good. Very, very good. Just dumb placement of a sticker, because that's going to get all scratched up. So there you go. That's another quality addition to my collection. Let me know in the comments if you ever played the Wiley Wars. What'd you think of it? Do you like the better graphics? Do you like the difference in the music compared from the Genesis to the NES? Let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go have long, deep, carnal knowledge with this right here. And you know what I'm going to do when I'm done?
Oh, fucking do it again.